Let me see. Am I going live? Very important. I am live. There we go. Excellent connection. So that should all work. So hello, my fellow artisans. Hi. It's been a while since I have been working on something on livestream. Uh, it is incredibly hot here in the Netherlands, especially in my apartment. It's like almost 30 degrees here. Well, actually, right now it's 26 degrees, but still morning. So it's not the best kind of weather right now. So I was like mostly sleeping and trying to get the heat out. So I was yeah, doing other things. Mm, get some cold water for that. But I was actually really in the mood to draw something. And what I'm going to draw is a heart and crystals. I actually made it in clay one time, and I want to make it more in watercolor. Let me get some stuff right now. This one. I think this one's okay. So we'll see if I need more. So the idea that I want. Also, there is a cat here. There we go. He wants to keep me company. Is my multi-chat working? I hope. Anyway, so I'm going to work on this. I have a picture of anatomical heart. I couldn't get a real photo, a realistic picture of a heart. Apparently, it's not that they don't want that. But what I want to do is just go like this, go somewhere in the middle. Let me go here. So let's do this. And then to here. How much is that? Let's make that 12 so that's easier to get into. Divided by 2, 6. And then we want 1 and 11, so it's not exactly like an upside down square. So we do this first. Oh. Then as we have the middle here, we can do, what's this? Like this. We do that, and the circle will be the heart. So, oh, just realized this. But because the heart is not round, we will go here. So let's start here. Like this. Going to already erase some stuff here. I'm glad the eraser is as firm as it is right now because it will melt like quite heavily. So we have that one, and this part of the circle can go. This part of the circle can go. I think I made the circle a bit too big, but that's okay because now the heart actually works. There. 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 And then we put this there. Ah, there. That works. Great. So we get that one. Where is my... Oh, it's here. Okay. So we're going to enlarge this. No, that has not done well. There we go. We need to get here. There. Don't want to go 3D in this part. Let's not do that. There. So we have that part. And then I'm going to get some other things there. So that will be crystal. So there. So we're going to work mainly from here. So it's going to be there we go. At least that, and then there. We got some crystals. There we're going to get a bit more. Yeah. There. There. Let me check some stuff. There. Nice. There. Then we have there. And then got another one. Then we put it. Oh, looks cool. Ah, it's dark. So sorry. Thank you for being here so well. It is also like I draw very lightly, so if you cannot see it, I'm sorry. I try to get it better. So why is my chat not in my chat room? Ah, actually it is. Interesting. Huh. But not in my multi-chat. Multi-chat is bonkers. So I'm going to normal chat. There we go. Normal chat. Then it's okay, thanks. And it's dark where you are because it's still morning. Let me see. So it's now, what time is it? 10:25 where I am. But it's getting so dark in the morning. I'm not used to that anymore. Hmm. Let me see, how will I round it up downwards? Actually, I think I'm going to go a bit further. Just to have a little bit like broken ones. So they are not that perfect. 127. Oh, so early. uh, well, let's fill this one, of course. Just have some random ass shapes in there. Let me get like a big one. I'm looking at like things to inspire me there. You know. There. Okay, so we are in this one. Then what I think would be nice, because I'm working with bottles, right? If you have been looking at my posts and my short, I am doing a lot with like potions and bottles. And I think I would like to. Also, I don't like my background, so let me just get rid of that. Music. Do I have any music? Probably somewhere. Music making. Let's do that one. There we go. So I think I'm going to make another bottle. I have some nice bottles as references. I was expecting myself to do something with bottles. If everything works, there we go. I've got minerals, I've got bottles. Some nice bottles here. I'm really interested to this one. But I don't want to connect them this time because I think it will be more interesting. So, but I will have this little there, this little nip. So I'm going to make one here. Oh, let's do that because that's funny. Uh, there. And then we have the bottom, and where's the entrance sensor here? No, I think this one. Belly will be. Oh, do I have enough room? I have enough room. There. Then we have. Let me just do like the middle is like this. There. Quickly get that mistake out of the way. There. Oh, wow. I have been working digitally again, and my mind immediately went Control Z. Control Z, like immediately. That's not possible in real life. There. Then let me see. Actually, I think I'm going to put this. And the bottle needs to be like here. Yep, other way around. I completely forgot. So it'd be like here, like this. Let's work on that one. And then the other one will be like this. It's a nice fat bottle, isn't it? Also, I need to drink because I am thirsty. But it's a bit see-through. And mm, yeah. So this was not how I pictured it at all, by the way. For some reason, I had a picture differently, but this really works out for me. So uh, we get that. Do want to give a little bit of shape to this. Get that little bit shape. Just that it's not just one fat bottle. Um, got that. I have a feeling that somewhere something wrong, but the idea is fun. It's not like I thought I had the center pointed out. Yeah, that one's okay. I don't know. Oh no, my greasy fingers today. Okay, no problem. I need to sharpen my pencil. Let me see where I got that. probably here. I also need the tape later on. Here we go. Got some 120 grit paper, just normal paper. I'm going to sharpen my pencil with this. So it's a sharp point and I don't need to worry about that. Also, do need to worry about all that dust going everywhere. Let me get some more nice drops there. The sun will be around here. There. There. Sharp. And now, so I'm looking at my painting in a certain way. I don't know if you are all artists who are looking at this. I'm looking at a certain way because it's very heavy here in this side. It has to do with this has to do with lighting and design. It's very heavy here, it's heavy here, and here is nothing. It means that it is unbalanced, and I probably have to work something here. Also, I need to be certain that I don't do anything when it comes to here. So I'm going to be like this. I'm going to make a nice border there. You're an artist? What do you make? Are you into watercolor as well, or are you more digital or acrylic? What are you doing? How much is this? It's about 13. Okay. Still a centimeter more. Because I feel it's otherwise really leaning to the left. Oh, hello. What's going on? Oh, Twitch is like, yeah, your pencil and marker are really nice. I never really studied marker work. Uh, I think it's the same reason why I only started in my 30s with watercolor, like for real. I had markers growing up, and I thought that was the quality of a marker. Uh, Needless to say, I had like the cheapest markers available for like children. So anything that I made with markers or felt tip pens was kind of horrible, especially if I looked at other people and their works, and I thought, well, I can't work like that, so let's not do that. And but the same thing happened with my with the watercolors. Do I want that there? Just gonna keep that little point there. Just keep the border in such a way that it just surpasses everything. I like that idea that the border is not like it gives it more a 3D effect. I like that. But yeah, so I thought I was horrible with marker, and the thing with pencil, especially after I got my first uh, digital drawing tablet, I was like, yeah, I can do Control Z, so you see every little mistake on the paper. So I kind of left marker work and especially pencil as well. Um, but what I found out, first of all, quality work is absolutely necessary. The only thing I don't like about art is how long it takes. Yet it can take very long. Um, although with watercolors, how I work, it actually goes quite well. Um, most of my work takes up to 8 hours. I don't have to work more than 8 hours on one piece. Don't know if that's just because I am satisfied after 8 hours, or that my work is just a smaller piece of work. Is for example A4 paper, but my work on A3 also takes 8 hours. So I don't know. Okay, let's make little stars here because that's kind of the mark of this series. Stars and bubbles, kind of like that. There. And liquid is basically. Oops. That's okay. Okay, just there. For some reason, I'm really into drawing liquid right now, and I don't know why. No, I think I just like the shininess of liquid. Let's fill that because that's important to show that that's not full. There we go. Okay, now the rest, because I made a border. What shall we put inside of the border? Can be little hearts though. That would be nice. I think if we do like, so I think this diamond shape will be gold and the inside will be dark blue. But I can make this as well dark blue. And then have like little hearts going in there instead of like only bubbles. I think that would be nice. Just freehand some hearts. Also, if you're like, you are drawing hearts in two different ways, yeah, I just realized that myself as well. Sometimes I draw it from the top, sometimes I draw it from the bottom. And I don't know why. Just realized that. You have some little bubbles, some little circles. I actually have a tool for making like perfect circles, but first of all, this is from Temu. Second of all, there is something missing here for the larger ones. There are nice circles though, if I make it right. Oh, no, I'm stuck. There. Got some bubbles there. And some more. Let me do a bigger heart here. No, that's great. Let's do some bigger hearts. Does look cute though, even though there's like uh, a real life version of a heart. Because I make these little hearts, it's very cute. Do I want to have it 3D? No, maybe, well, let's do this. Kind of like this one. Um, Actually, let's make one here as well. 1, 2, 3. I also like to do things in threes. There. And then I do 4 because I'm a rebel of my own making. Let's make a bigger heart here. And there. This is an empty space for some reason that I don't like. There. And there are too many hearts, so I'm making more circles. And I still think that the underside is a bit too heavy, but it's kind of relieved by the fact that I'm making all these hearts. I actually think I make a big heart like outside here. Don't have a. Ooh, that actually went pretty well for a heart. That's a really nice heart. I usually do freehand, and sometimes that doesn't really work out in the way that I want it. Very crooked. I make very crooked hearts and very crooked circles as well. But that heart really went well. And then we make the necessary 3 circles here. There. Then we can make some nice circles here. One circle here. For some reason, I just want one there. Then we leave this empty because this side is already very heavy. Think I'm going to bed now? Yes, it's very late or very early for you. So have a great rest and see you maybe another time. Thank you for watching this live stream. Gonna catch up once you wake up. I hope I am still live then. If I'm not, you can always watch it afterwards. I'm never, unless something really bad happens, I'm not removing any of these. So have a good night's rest. For the rest who are staying here, thank you for staying. If you need to sleep though, go to bed. I think this is very busy right now. Let's do one big circle here. Yeah. Just reinforce this for now. I always want to reinforce stuff when I just sharpen my pencil because that's such a nice feeling. Oh, no, no Control Z. No. That tangent is not nice. Don't like the tangent. Let's go. Let's fix that while I'm reinforcing it anyway. So we're going to like that later. So it doesn't touch. No, it doesn't touch in like a corner. And there's a tangent there as well. I'm going to make that one a little bit shorter as well. Like this. And then we have that one done. Okay, do I want more crystals? Maybe looking at like an example that I made myself. So I'm going to do like needle crystals there. So it's just a bit like a plague. Oh, that is now one. It still needs to look like a heart though. Um, I want crystals on the top. I actually think I will leave the top uncrystallized. It's just the lower side. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, so this it will be the sketch. I will put it up to the camera so you can see it better. I hope that this is better. And so hearts, a real heart, a nice bottle, and little hearts on the side. I like this a lot. I realize I don't have like Art Nouveau on this, but I think um, the bottle is very decorative. The heart and this very decorative, and then I want like a very sharp outline. Would be nice, especially because the outline will be dark. Having said that, let's throw one away. I'm going to use my drawing gum. Oh, let's do that. So my drawing gum, it's masking fluid. It's very nasty stuff, but it makes the most wonderful white spots. And this here. So this here, don't need that on. Keep that one here. Don't need this one anymore. I got my dotting tools here. There we go. So one of the things that I really like about using masking fluid is that you don't need to go back in with white if you use masking fluid. Only to like reinforce a couple of things, especially like details. I think I need a bit more. There we go. You can just keep the parts that you don't want to paint light until you remove it. I always use the dotting tool. And it doesn't need to be like a big amount. At least I don't do that. This takes up a lot of like time, but it works. You don't have to be careful. If you have pre-painted a subject, you have to be careful, at least with this masking fluid, because I realized it too late. I did not film that one, but I was painting with copper, and those metallics are a bit more difficult to work with than like normal colors. And I had painted the metallics like perfectly. Then I put the masking fluid on there, and when I removed the masking fluid, the copper went with. So that was a bit of a bummer. And so be aware and test it out before you use your masking fluid on like your paint. The paint that I used was dry and it was already done, but apparently it was not dry enough. So be aware if you use it over paint that you can lose some of your paint, which is, you know, especially if you're working a long time on something, that would be such a waste. It would be such a shame. I think some people use their uh, I use an old brush to put it on, but I like to use the dotting tool because it's metal and you basically can clean it very easily off of this point. I'm thinking about the bottle, whether I should or should not cover that one as well. I think I should because I have not, I don't know yet if I want this to, to be translucent or not. Because we're working, I have decided to make the background a very dark blue. You can really go back if you go really dark. Uh, just make everything here dark. You've never heard of masking fluid before? Neither did I before I worked with watercolors. I have to admit that I watched a lot of tutorials before I even began working with watercolors. And they were like masking fluids, and they use like the name of the brand. And it's basically a kind of latex. Um, what it's not the best of things. It is acrylic protected. What is this? On water base, latex and ammoniac. So it's not the most environmentally friendly stuff. So you have to be careful when you throw it away as well. And especially that's why I don't like just throw the whole area in there. It's not necessary. Just masking the parts that I might encounter with a brush. if I'm going to paint it a dark blue there. Yeah, I just realized I need to do this as well because I'm going to paint that dark blue too. There. Make those. It does. It is funny how this blue actually really shows where you are going to work because the pencil drawing is not that clear on camera, and here's like poof. Here's blue. I think I need to use the smaller one. Like here, it's clean. And these dotting tools are not like special dotting tools for masking fluid. This is I worked a lot with clay, uh, uh, and you can probably use them for nail art as well. Don't be picky when you use tools. If you can use them, there's no reason why you should not use them. Like if it emits a poisonous gas when you use them, yeah, don't do that, or at least wear a mask. But if you use a dotting tool that was actually meant to work with clay, use that bloody dotting tool. And this is the most patient piece. I have a lot of patience for painting. I don't have a lot of patience in real life. It's a family trait, to be fair. My mom can be very patient with some things, and other things she is not patient at all. She just doesn't have the time. What I do find not sad. I want what I want to talk about is the way some people view hobbies. Like this is a passion. Like this drink will be a passion drink. Let's say that because it's so hard. It's crystals. So it would be like passion. I think I will name it something like fiery passion drink or something. Potion. Uh, uh, but what I want to say, so my mom is a late boomer, and we all know like the characteristics of boomers, right? But what people sometimes forget is that those people, especially my mom, they think they can start up their hobbies again when they retire. Like my mom, the only she dances because she wants to like watch her weight, and she likes to dance. But all her other hobbies that she did when she was like younger or before I was born, I'm the oldest of the bunch. She doesn't do anymore. She has a electric keyboard uh, somewhere in storage, and she has told me for about 20 years that she will start playing the keyboard when she is retired. And with how the world goes right now, I don't know if she ever gonna play the keyboard again. It's just such a shame. And I am of the thought. Like yeah. I I just think like this is not my work, right? This is my hobby. The fact that I am streaming this is because I like to share it with you guys. The reason that I keep working on my hobbies, also I don't have a kid, but that's me. The reason why I want to keep working on my hobbies, even like later when I have kids, because I know that this brings me joy and I should not wait until I retire because retirement is getting further and further away from us. Here in the Netherlands, where I'm from, the the age that you can like retire has been upped several times last years because like retirement agency cannot just cannot pay you, which is kind of concerning. So it used to be 75 all the time, like before I started working, the retirement age, normal retirement age was 75 in the Netherlands. Right now, it looks like I will be 80 before I can retire. Officially, you have to work a bit, at least 40 years, but it probably will be that I need to be 80 and up before I retire. And I actually saw it happen in real life. Oh, I actually went too far. Okay. I saw it happen in real life, where there was a colleague of mine who actually wanted to retire, and they just asked him back because there was nobody to replace him, and he was like, okay. And he was already like retirement age, but he was like, okay, because there's no one that you want to pay that can replace me, I'm going to work some more, which is insane. Like if you have nothing to do or your work is your hobby, okay. But usually your work is not your hobby. You work because you want to earn money. Also, I did something stupid. Okay. There we go. That's clean. Now we're going to wait a little bit before so it will dry. Also, this is now useless. I actually got way too much. Oh, just saw a little. This one's almost forgot this. Yeah, that one. There. And everything. Yes. Okay. So wait for that to dry. Let's put these holes back because I don't need them anymore. Very cheap organizer. I actually need to buy a new one because this one is literally falling apart. But I can't find one that I can buy right now. So, like, the ones that I want are way too expensive. Okay, cool though. Okay, so we're going to take this. Oh, I actually have a nice glass there. So we're going to take this. If you do not know why, watercolor, of course, uses water, uses a lot of water. And I am using watercolor paper, but even watercolor paper will bend and like get go up if you don't tape it down. So in order to not have everything crooked and things, you tape it down. I have like a block of this. Sometimes your watercolor paper comes in a block and you actually have to get the paper off with a knife. These are loose ones and I painted them. You can uh, you can tape it to the table. You can tape it whatever you want. I tape it especially to its own block because uh, it actually allows me to move it around if I want to. So if I want to turn it, I don't have to turn my whole body. I can just turn the block around like this. There, that's one side. I also put like the end. I just put it double, just so you can grab it more easily. There. If you want to get it off. It just has to be like a small bit, just so. Something is going on with dogs outside. That's not good. It's my. Okay, that one works. Okay. There. Take it down. Take it down. There we go. And so, yeah. So this idea, I do not know where it comes. It's not my idea. Just to be sure, it's not my idea. It's in one of the many tutorials that I watched. There are so many great artists that teach you everything. Ooh, I actually need a brush. That would be nice. I have a large brush. I have a tiny brush. I like these. They're not the best quality, but because you, because you can put them in half, like basically, they're very easy to put away. Um, which one do I want? I want this one. This is an 8. So now I have 12 and 8 for. Just try to reshape this one. There we go. That's way better. And I have a 6. Um, Usually, when you buy watercolors, the the nice ones. This is, for example, Royal Talents van Gogh. Uh, One of the reasons that I wanted Van Gogh is because it's a Dutch brand. At least it was a Dutch brand. I don't know if it's a Dutch brand, right? No. But you usually get these. These are also like you can actually do this. You can bring them with you. Usually get them. Um, this is these are like specialized colors. If you start like I see people like drawing flowers and they have like a million colors. It's not necessary. This is, for example, my metallic palette. If you have a palette that is just like this amount of colors, especially just red, yellow, blue, you're done. That's enough. You can get so many colors out of just a couple. If you want everything pre-mixed, that is getting really expensive. But it's your choice. I think if you want to try out uh, watercolors, get a few, get a nice red. I actually have a couple. Wait, I'm also going to explain some things here. These are my skin samples, skin color samples, and these are all my colors. So I basically started with Chinese white, permanent yellow, azo yellow, ochre, I think yellow ochre, permanent red, metal lake red, cobalt blue, nee, phthalo blue, aquamarine blue, and Viridian green, sap green, paint gray. I got those. The reason why I got some others because I just wasn't good at mixing. I'm still trying to learn to mix everything, but apparently, like the colors that I have weren't mixing very well to get, for example, bright purple or bright pink. I just couldn't get pink, so I bought those. I got a nice turquoise green for bottles for glass for green glass. It's a really nice color to make glass in, and I got a cobalt blue because that one is a nice blue that you can mix in all kind of stuff. Burnt sienna and burnt umber are very nice as well. And these are, for example, these skin colors I made with permanent red, azo yellow medium, so yellow, and ultramarine blue. I made some different skin samples. Um, and I usually use these to see like what every color will be like. And also I'm going to clean this up a bit. I have a separate one, but it's so easy to keep my space better. I just use this mixing pad. Where did oh there. 4, 6, 8, 12. Oh no, 10. I have 12, but I used the 10. So the way that I clean this right now is I have like wet sponge. This sponge is not good, that's for sure, but it's just a sponge that I only use for my watercolors. It is slightly moist, and because it is water activated, it can go. It was white. After a while, even if you clean it every time, it will leave a mark. And for me, it kind of defines where I put which color. Just like to put like reds and reds, yellows and yellows here. Pinks are usually combined. Blues and greens are usually here. So I use those. Let's put that little mouse away there. I'm gonna put that mouse if I can on my chair. It's way better. I put everything in there. Masking fluid can be gone as well. There we go. And I also not the best of ideas because it is expensive, but I have this bamboo 20 page uh, mini watercolor thing. And I use it for swatches or just trying some stuff out. This is for a point and click game. If you want to learn about that, I'm happy to tell you. But I use this as like basically a sampler, so I know how strong my colors are sometimes. Sometimes I take way too much on my brush, and I just need to know that I'm not doing things too strongly. Talking about strong, I'm going to work with, I think, a combination of cobalt blue and ultramarine blue. because I wanted to have a, I think, strong outside of blue. The reason why I do blue, by the way, let's do this one. So I've got a key color. So this is the color wheel. Normally, if you do complementary colors, you go for green. But green and red, can be really Christmassy. So I like to do the triangle of blue and yellow. So you have red, you have different kinds of red, and then to complement it, not in a reasonable complement, but as territory color, you go with blue and you go with yellow. So you can do like a yellow crystals. Wow, I my mind. Yellow crystals. You can actually combine the yellow with the green if you want that. And of course, I'm going for a blue-green bottle, but not that in your face green, in your face blue, as I want to do the background. Yeah. So I'm going to do that. Also, I'm going to here. I also, if I combine colors, I always use a little bit more water. I'm going to use some more water. This is going to be a big space that I need to color. Go a bit darker. And if you want to darken things, try not to darken it too much with paint gray, because paint gray is very aggressive. You go way too fast into like way too dark colors. Be very careful. Get some more here. That's a nice color. So, for example, if I want to do this, this looks, yeah, you can see it. This looks very nice. How does it look on paper? It looks like this. It's still a bit, watery. Can have milky. This is a very nice color to start with. So we're going to move away from here. I'm trying to make everything in one go as far as I can. Oh. The thing with the masking fluid is one of the things that you will find out with masking fluid is that masking fluid really impacts your brush. So if you think, oh no, I want to have complete control of my painting, be aware that masking fluid will impact the brush because it's latex and your brush is like, what's this? I'm going to already do this. Trying to start on a nice spot where I can. Oh, apparently I did not load my brush there. Nice. If I wanted, I could have done like an outside, but I think that was too much. Do this. Just be careful with what I'm doing. Pushing everything around. Also here, especially in those nooks. Hmm. Hmm. Might get cauliflowers this time. I think I loaded my brush right, but something is not doing very nicely. Oh, apparently I forgot to do one of those circles, but that's okay. Try to make it a bit more intense here. Also, I'm losing hairs. I'm already cauliflowering here. What's going on with my brush? One time it goes, yeah, I have enough. Sometimes it goes, nah, I'm starving, I'm thirsty, I don't have any water. I don't know what's going on. So there's no. Okay, we still have these parts left. There. There. Trying to push it a bit more. The reason why I'm especially using my right side to load some more, because I want this side to get a bit darker, just to have a little bit of difference in there. Some cauliflower in here. I hope this will get picked up a bit better, especially there. Anyway, there. Let's rinse my brush. Rinse my brush. Something that I forgot here in the bottle is to see where I should put my highlights. Let's see if I still have the bottle there. It is not very instinctive where I should put it. Oh, so that's gonna be a bummer. Let me see. It's going to be here, I think. And let me get my pencil again. Get the pencil there. So this part is probably already done. it is a bit satisfying to tear it off. The thing that I don't like is the mess. Or there, there, there. So we got that. And then there, got some more here. Put that one there. And then that is not important. Do I want some here? Some there. I think that is quite nice. There. I always have to be aware where I put my pencils because my cat loves to chew on them. Okay, get this little heart there. Oh. So what I don't like about this particular masking fluid, I think there's other masking fluid because I've also seen white masking fluid, and this one in particular leaves some blue residue. You don't see it if you paint over it, so it is perfect for how I use it right here. But when you use it to like keep highlights in, then you have to be aware that your highlight will be bluish. Sometimes you don't want your highlight to be bluish. Okay, patience, patience. There we go. Sometimes I can peel it off in one go, and like everything will be just one stuff. Sometimes it really doesn't work, but right now. La 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 la. Almost there. There we go. Okay. And we're ready to paint the heart. I am going to take a look at hearts. I think I'm going to go with 8 this time. There. And we are using red, but this time the red will not be as vibrant as I did the blue. So we're going to make it a bit softer. Actually, I want to use a little bit of the darker red as well. So we're going to start with the red. I just realized something. We're not going to start with the red. Actually, I'm going to use this. I have those very tiny spots that need to be white out. This is the perfect reason to get this in there as well. Do I have anything more that I wanted? Here, there's some drops here. There. I'm going to freehand the crystals. More drops? No. Okay. And they will. There. Okay. Little one. There. How are you enjoying everything? Yep. Yep. Just need to wait till something's dry. Shouldn't last that long. Yeah, I know I'm riling you up. It's alright. So we can start here because there's no drops there. As you can see, this is a very watered out version. I'm actually going to paint over the droplets because I want them to be a bit in the same color. This is not the final color of the heart. If you, how cute. Thank you. Just hanging out in the back chair, in the chair in the back. Nice. If you do want to lighten things up, if you're like, oh no, grab some, grab some water and lift off. Well, it needs to be damp. Then you can lift up a little bit of the color. Apparently this was very dry and it's very warm in here. But it's a bit lighter than the rest. Oh, it's also does not want to stay there. Ah, okay, you're done. Okay, soak that in. There. So it's a bit lighter than the rest there. Not that much. It works most of the time it works a bit better. You can't always get what you want. Get some darker reds in there. This is a Meadow Lake red that I'm using. I want to get some more permanent red there as well. That's a way darker red. I'm using a reference here. So if you think, why is she looking at, where's she looking at? I'm looking at a reference. I am working with a brush that's way too big. Although this is not a real thing normally, apparently. There. Let me get a 4. Okay, that was way too much. Just going to add a little bit more water because it's a bit too much. I think I heard a bird climbing it, basically hurting itself on my window. Push that up. There we go. These are fairly dark. According to the reference. There. No. Here, go away. Oh my god. Go. Oh, wait. There we go. A bit redder here. There. Yep. There we go. get some matter liquid because that's dark one. Nope. That's way too far. Wow, sorry. Try to fix this now. Lift it up and put it somewhere else. Try to incorporate somewhere. There. There. So, something that I also see that I forgot actually is that there is some yellow in there. I'm going to put some there. Okay, this. There we go. Spread it on my brush. There. Yep. There. So a bit stronger in there. There. I think the liquid that will come off this will be a bit more, I think, orange. I think I keep the heart like quite light. There's one. There. There. I've got to go, but I get the rest of this tomorrow. Oh, thank you. Have a nice day. Or a nice night, wherever you are. Sourced in space. Got that one, got that one. Just looking at the reference right now, just to see if I got some the things correctly before I move over to something else. To get a little bit more structure in there. I really like how everything can be layered. It is the best thing about watercolor. Just some extra color underneath those drops. There. Oh, are you okay, sweethearts? I heard something and went immediately AWOL. That works. There. Mhm. Mhm. That's a bit dry. The heart is not as red as you expect it to be, actually. It's actually quite pink. That's okay. Also artistic freedom. There. I think that works. Then we get our yellow back. I think this one. But I actually start this yellow with the permanent yellow because that is just slightly lighter. I'm going to do a very light wash. And if some red comes with it, not a problem because in this case it's crystals and crystals can be with inclusions. I also want to include some green. That was a drop. Oopsie daisy. That's gonna be orange. Adding some orange in there. Just dabbing it on there. So that's the start. So I add some of the bright yellow. Let's see if I can get a nice presentation of those. And here. No, that doesn't work. So that's from there. No. There. So what I'm going to do now is going to add some yellow ochre for the third color. Then Oh, not enough. There we go. Get some more. There. So we got that one. And then actually we're going to get even darker. Not too dark. Let's go a bit darker. Just to get that going. Don't have to be that much. There. There. And I said I wanted some green as well, so I'm going to add some Peruvian green, just a tiny bit. Just gonna dab that on. Clean the brush. There. We're going to use this color as the base for the gold as well. Because I think this is a good base. There. Then there is a little bit of gold here as well. There. Oop. I actually don't need to look there because I have perfect reference. Ooh, do I make a hard gold as well or not? Here, I have some lovely here metal here. So it says exactly what I should do actually. So it's actually yellow ochre and raw sienna. I don't have raw sienna, I have burnt sienna, but I think this color that I use as well. Add ultramarine blue to deepen the mixture, and a dark contrasting shadow, and basically add violet. So we're gonna use that. So so we're going to use a little bit of ultramarine. Actually, we can use this color to mix them both. So we're gonna pick up some here. Ah, there. I think I need to add some yellow ochre. No, I don't like that color. Oh, no. There we go. That's what's bothering me. Getting some of this to darken it on the other side. Oh, I'm sorry. I am. Thank you. Hi, ma'am. I am new subscriber. Love to have your attention. Alvina, I was very deep in thought, but do you have a question? Get some red as well. I'm going to deepen the color a bit with a reddish brown. Yes, so Alvina and Sarah, hi, welcome. I don't hear if anyone subscribed, I'm sorry. It's just the setup is not ideal. I'm also going to use this in the droplets, just to have a little bit more contrast. Ma'am, I just want to say keep trying and never give up. Thank you, Alvina. And you can call me or Miss Mama, or if you don't like that, because I actually hear a lot of people don't like that. Uh, my first name is Barbara. You're a young artist? Nice. I don't need to know your age because I try to be friendly. I just usually put my screams on like not child friendly because I tend to curse a lot if something goes wrong. But yeah, so you're a young artist. Are you also into watercolors or are you working in a different medium? I like, oh, 11 years. Okay, that is young and very polite, if I say so. Working, and are you working with watercolors or are you working with something else? And Freya, thank you for being in Twitch. Thank you. I appreciate everyone who wants to watch me. I watch so many other artists. It's always nice to think, ah, yes, other people want to watch me as well. Going to make this a little bit gold too, but I'm going to go over this with green. There. You're currently working on a science project? Nice. It's been a long time since I actually had to work on a science project. Science is really nice. Going to deepen this a bit. There we go. There. I'm supporting my arm right now because I have to be a bit more steady with these small little marks that I'm making. There. Thank you for saying kind words. I always say kind words. If I wasn't saying kind words, I don't think I deserve my artist name. Also, that probably will bite me back. But that's okay. Do I want a different color for the gold? Just add a little bit more of this one. Just to add a bit more variation. Yellow ochre is a nice golden color. It's very rich if you use it like raw. I need that one. There. Um, Gold is kind of a tricky thing for me because I want to be I actually want to go the easy way out, um, and just go like just use my metallic gold paint. The thing is, it doesn't look gold, which is kind of sad. So you have gold metallic paint, but sometimes it just doesn't look gold, especially when you photograph it. So that's just not the best. So I like that more. Yes. Get this color in. Okay, I like that better. Um, use this color raw to just oh yes. Yeah, that's better. Love from Bangladesh. Ooh, thank you. Never been to Bangladesh, but that's I don't see many people from Bangladesh on YouTube. And your English is really good from Bangladesh. I think everyone like so English is a weird language when it comes to like everyone speaking it because everyone's like, oh yeah, you know the language that well, you speak English very well. When you speak English on the internet basically. But I think English is kind of taking over a lot of like uh, at least the westernized world and a lot of other parts of the world as well. Uh, damn it, it's not dry enough. There we go. Um, because we have so many videos, movies, and basically like a lot of internet is in English, and only recently the uh, the translations really went up. Um, for example, I grew up in the Netherlands, and a lot of the children shows were not dubbed. They were not spoken over in Dutch. Of course, if you are very small, like very young, it's absolutely dubbed. But from I think the age of 10, 11, when you go like do like the cartoons and stuff, it was when I grew up, it was all subtitled, and it was very rarely that it was dubbed. And especially for the Netherlands, it's kind of normal because we don't have that many people. We recently crossed the 18 million inhabitants in the Netherlands, and we were like for a long time we were like below the 15 million. So we are a small country. It takes more time and money to dub everything instead of like just sub it, because the Netherlands prides itself on like learning English at a very young age. But at the same time, that also means that you don't get a lot of Dutch in your youth. Like most of the cartoons and the things that I liked, uh, the shows were in English, and that means that my English right now is sometimes better than my Dutch, and that kind of annoys me. On the one hand, it's okay because uh, wanting to speak with the rest of the world, that's fine. But the thing is that my Dutch has like devolved into like basic Dutch, is kind of alarming. And Dutch can be a very interesting and a very uh, nice language. It's just that sometimes it's difficult to learn. It is not very popular, even even after certain happenings with famous people in the Netherlands. And it's just you should get a first medal for your art. Thank you. Watercolor is a very nice medium to work with. It's very forgiving as well. Watercolor is like, yo, you want to do this? Okay, no problem. Just don't go too dark at first, and you'll be fine. And even if you want to start with a dark color, for example, I use blue, you can still do a lot of things with it. I'm going to paint the bottle. I'm going to take a bit bigger. I'm going to get my aqua green, it's called. And no, I need to dilute it a bit. I think it's too powerful as a first wash to do that in one go. Especially if I want to be careful with the highlights. Yeah, I think this is okay. What don't you like about your art journey? My art journey started quite late. So I'm in my 30s. I don't care by my age, but I'm in my 30s, and it's not a problem starting in your 30s. It's just that when I was younger, uh, I was told to like just keep art as a hobby because you don't earn anything with it, blah 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 blah. And therefore, I never learned how to actually get my art like in the public. So every time I want to promote anything, for example, I have an ARG, I have a puzzle game that I'm working on. I do not know how to sell that to like other people or how to explain it in a way that make other people, enthusiastic. Um, for the rest, my art journey has been mine. So that's the advantage of not learning art for like your future career. If you want to do something your way, you do it your way. And nowadays you can actually dirty brush. Nowadays you can go to YouTube or whatever website and be like, I want to learn this. But back in the day when I started up, wasn't there? YouTube did not even exist, which is a wild thing. And so I had to learn from books or the little bit that was taught me at school. I love this color so much. So I'm mostly a self-taught artist, which is kind of a nice thing if you want to uh, be outside of like the more common stuff. It actually worked really nice, doesn't it? This is such a nice color to work. This color actually surprised me. So that's interesting. I think because there was a little bit of purple in there, so it has the very little bit of purple that I accidentally took with. I really like the bottle. Ooh, I so like the bottle. It's so nice. That bottle went really well. Wow. I actually got myself enthusiastic right now. Ah, that went so well. Okay, let's do those hearts because otherwise I forget them. There we go. Get rid of the masking fluid. Any tips for you? Do you work with watercolors as well, or what medium do you work with? Because sometimes some tips do not apply to every medium. I've done quite some. I have done acrylic painting, I've done just pencil drawings, I did a lot of digital artwork as well. Oop, don't rub too hard on this, otherwise things will not work as fine. You work with pencil? Nice. Pencil and crayons. I haven't worked a lot with crayons though. One thing that I do know is if you starting out and you want your work to be presented and you do digital drawing, you can do both, of course. I'm actually going to make these in real metallic paint, so I'm going to get my metallic parts. So, any tips for digital art? Um, be aware of the amount of layers that you use. Digital art is a bit weird in that. Um, if you if you want to transfer from digital art to physical art, like watercolor painting, like acrylic, clay, whatever, teach yourself not to use the Control Z and work in uh, like one layer or maybe two. Try to do that because um, if you if you work on something that is not digital and you suddenly think, oh no, I did something wrong, you can go back. Learn to trust on your own intuition for that. And especially pencil can be really forgiving. You don't even uh, have to erase a pencil because pencil can be drawn over and you can work with what you have. It's actually a very nice exercise. If you made a mistake, just draw over it. Just keep what you have. And sometimes it actually works in your favor to have some lines that you did not expect. Another tip that I can give everyone, don't be disappointed in your drawing when you're halfway. It's very difficult because I used to be such a perfectionist, and every time I was like, oh, that nose is not right, I tried to start over. But you don't learn if you start over halfway. Try to fix it within the painting or the drawing itself before you start it. And work in your own pace. Like I said, I'm in my 30s. If you're in very young, if you're in your 20s, in your 40s, in your 60s, doesn't matter. You don't have to be the fastest in learning things. Sometimes people think that People think that if you're 11, you have to paint like someone who has like 50-year experience. That's just not true. That's just not how reality goes. Learn at your own pace. Sometimes people are faster than you, sometimes people are slower than you, but don't be discouraged if someone is like, I can do this and you can't. That's just be happy for them. Maybe you learn something faster they can't. All those little hearts. Don't need to forget that big heart up there. Would be me though. Painting a big heart and then forgetting to color it. Get some big, get a bit more water. Still almost forgot the heart there. Forgetful me. Did I paint everything? Yeah. Still want to do a bit more though. Think the little dots on the gold line are going to be paint over with graphite. Just to have a bit more dark, but at the same time, I'm gonna show you. There. Yeah, let me see if you can see it. It's going to shine a bit more if the light hits it in just the right way. Doesn't do it now. It's too small. Too sad. Going to get some more graphite on here. Just get a bit dark. A bit more dark here. There. I do have red. Iridescent red. Correct. This one. Oh, I can't see it. There. Adding some shine, shine, shine. I'm gonna add some real shine later. Just don't worry. I think the part here will be covered in red as well. Doesn't really work. That's too bad. Oh, there. Let me take a look via the camera. So the bottle is really nice. That heart is okay. We can do like a dark gold over the gold border. Just paint everything there. Gold, deep gold. Ties everything better together. Add a bit more. There. That is something you should see if I turn it around now. I can see the heart shining. The rest not that much, but that's okay. Maybe it's just something. Do I need to paint anything else? I don't think so. I think in terms of like watercolor, I'm done. Just need to do one more thing. So put this one away, put my book away. Be nice for that. Is this? Yeah, it just dried up already. That one there. There. Gonna put this away. The brushes away. I like to put things away while I'm working on it because sometimes it's just such a mess. Oh. I just need a bit more room. This one here, just no. Open this. We are putting 8 in there. Also, going to use my gold pen because I'm a bit annoyed. We're going to use a 3, a 1, and a 05. One of the things that I really love is lining things because it just works for my art style. Well, watercolor can do without, just don't worry about that. I'm also going to work with some gel pens, white gel pens. I need better gel pens, but it works for me. I'm going to use the reference of the heart again because I just did not put any highlights on the heart. Completely forgot, to be fair. What I can do is just grab this. There. There. Just a little bit more. There. Mhm. In this case, working with a white line is okay, but I don't like it too much. I'm going to use black as well. White works better on like a darker type. Still brings out the crystals better, but it's not my favorite for this crystal. So I'm going to work on this with black as well. there. Mm, there. Okay, I think that is enough with the gel pen. Is this dry? Sort of. I'm going to color this in with the gold one because I don't like this color. I like it a lot better for that heart. The rest can be that color, just we have a number 8 liner. I love lining with 8, especially just the this part because it makes it stand out so much. It loses a bit of transparency. Dang, does it make it clean? Can't see what I'm doing there. There. Look how clean that is. I do not want to align the drops with 8 or the crystals. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm going to align this little heart, this big heart with 8. There. And then keep it here. So now we're going for the 3. And we're going for the inside. You do this as well. There. Anything more with this one? Yes, I'm going to do this. No. That was a mistake. Thankfully, I can fix that. That was a shame. So I'm using different sizes because it creates that lovely effect. I'm also going to do this. I need to work with this because I see that my hands are shaking. It's also probably because I haven't eaten in a while, but I'm almost there. 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 Wow, I am getting really tired. Doing one last over with the smallest one that I have is an 05. Mm, no, we're almost there. I think this is the last one. Let me see, let me see. Just want to add some very small diamonds in the back. To tie this all together. You don't see it, I think. I think if you like, here's one, here's one, very small. But that is it for today. I am very happy with how this came out, especially the bottle. The bottle is gorgeous. This is very nice. I love it all. So thank you all for being here with me with the live stream. It is live, and I'm going to make it into a shorter video as well. But thank you all for being here, and have a great day, everyone. I am going to enjoy the nice weather outside. Okay. Goodbye, my fellow artisans.